Think of it like this. If you have spent years living with the volume turned all the way up, constant noise and pressure and movement, silence won't feel peaceful at first. It will feel unnatural. But that doesn't mean something is wrong. It means your nervous system is adjusting to the new frequency. One where calm doesn't mean danger, it means clarity. Welcome to Soul Time, a show that explores the world of unlocking your unique potential. My name is Dr. Katja Makowka and I'm a teacher at school, a former teacher at universities, and a stress and mental coach. And I'm your host. Chaos doesn't always look like fighting, arguing, or shouting. It can look like overworking, saying yes to everything, and constantly checking news or jumping from one emotional situation to the next. And it can even look like a full schedule, always running, always helping, always fixing. But underneath it all is a nervous system that doesn't know how to rest. For many of us, chaos became our normal early in life. Maybe we grow up around unpredictability, so we learned that staying alert kept us safe. Or maybe we were praised for being the one who could handle anything. So now when life slows down, our body doesn't recognize it as peace. It recognizes it as danger. The quiet feels threatening and stillness feels unsafe because in the stillness there is nothing to distract us from our emotions. And so, without realizing it, we start recreating chaos through relationships, work, stress, or even our own thoughts, just to feel familiar. It's not that we like chaos, it's that chaos feels like home. But here is the truth. What's familiar isn't always healthy. And until we learn to separate the two, we will keep mistaking noise for safety and calm for potential danger. And peace sounds like something everyone would want. But when your nervous system is wired for survival, peace feels suspicious. You finally get a quiet evening, and instead of relaxing and feeling good, you feel restless. Your thoughts start racing. What am I forgetting? Or who's mad at me right now? That's your brain trying to re-establish the chaos. It's used to it. It's not self-sabotage, it's familiarity, seeking comfort. When peace arrives, the absence of adrenaline feels like a void. Your body literally misses the chemical rush that chaos provided. And so your mind tries to fill that emptiness with worry or tension or unnecessary urgency. But the discomfort isn't proof that something is wrong with you. It's proof that your system is healing. And healing always feels strange at first. Think of it like this. If you have spent years living with the volume turned all the way up, constant noise and pressure and movement, silence won't feel peaceful at first. It will feel unnatural. But that doesn't mean something is wrong. It means your nervous system is adjusting to the new frequency. One where calm doesn't mean danger, it means clarity. So the goal isn't to force peace or to shame yourself for struggling with it. It's to befriend it, to recognize that the unease you feel in this moment is a natural part of learning safety again. And when you stop running, all the emotions you have been outrunning finally catch up. And that is why stillness can feel so overwhelming. Suddenly, grief surfaces or old fears come back. Loneliness, disappointment, and memories you thought you had moved past, they all rise up in the quiet. But that doesn't mean peace is wrong. It means your body finally has enough safety to process what it's been carrying. And stillness is where truth starts to speak. Not always gently, but honestly. It's where the noise quiets just enough for the emotions you have pushed aside to finally find their voice. The grief you never had time to feel, or the anger you swallowed to keep the peace, or the disappointment you minimized because you didn't want to seem ungrateful. When life finally slows down, all those emotions you have kept in storage start to surface. It's not because something is wrong, it's because your system finally feels safe enough to process what's been waiting. And that is why peace can feel anything but peaceful at first. Because silence doesn't just bring calm, it brings clarity, and clarity reveals what is being hidden. The parts of your story you try to rush past, the pain you convinced yourself didn't matter, or the moments you told yourself you would deal with later. And stillness becomes a mirror, a trigger, not because peace is wrong, but because it asks you to face what you have avoided. And when the noise fades, the truth gets louder. And for many of us, that truth can feel like too much. Because clarity isn't for the weak. It asks you to stop running, to stop numbing, to sit with what's real, the pain, the patterns, the parts of you that learned to survive by staying busy and distracted. And clarity is an invitation to heal all these parts inside yourself that chaos once helped you to hide. It's not a punishment, it's a homecoming. It's where you start realizing that the peace you have been chasing out there in, for example, achievements, relationships, or constant movement was always meant to begin within you. And that realization changes everything, because when you finally arrive at stillness, you see that peace isn't something delivered from the outside. It's something you become. And that's not easy, and it's not instant. It's the quiet work of learning to sit with your truth, even when it's uncomfortable. And until that truth starts to soften and transform you. That's what real healing looks like. You don't just find peace, you build it, you embody it, and you become the balance you have been searching for all along. Peace isn't a personality trait, it's a practice. You can't think your way into it. You have to train your body to feel safe in calm moments. And that starts with small, consistent choices. Begin, for example, your morning routine with a few quiet minutes before the day begins. No noise, no phone, just breath. And when you notice yourself reaching for distraction, pause and ask yourself, what am I trying to avoid feeling right now? Ground your body, place a hand on your chest, breathe deeply, and remind yourself, I am safe now. Also, be intentional with your environment. If you spend time around people who thrive on chaos, your system will mirror that. Start surrounding yourself with calm through nature, slow conversations, or people who don't need crisis to connect. Healing your relationship with peace doesn't mean you will never experience stress again. It means chaos will no longer run your life. When you finally stop feeding chaos, you start discovering what freedom actually feels like. You realize peace isn't dull, it's deeply powerful. It's not the absence of emotion, it's the presence of clarity. It's not about doing less, it's about doing what matters. And in peace, you stop reacting and start choosing actively. You stop overfunctioning and start aligning. And you stop chasing adrenaline and start creating joy and gratitude. And here is the beautiful part. Once peace becomes your new normal, chaos starts to feel foreign. You can feel the difference instantly. What once felt exciting now feels exhausting. So this week, I want you to pay attention to those moments when life feels calm. Notice if you instinctively want to fill the silence or steer the energy. And then pause, breathe, and ask yourself, am I craving chaos or am I learning to trust peace? Because peace isn't the absence of aliveness, it's the presence of alignment. And when you can find safety and peace, that's when you finally start to live and not just survive. Welcome to Soul Time, a show that explores the world of unlocking your unique potential. My name is Dr. Katja Markowka and I'm a teacher at school, a former teacher at universities, and a stress and mental coach. And I'm your host.